Hello everybody, this is Kweku from Next Gen Windows bringing you another Windows 8.1 app review. This app review is going to be 500 pixels or 500px. 500px or pixels is a photo sharing platform similar to Flickr and things like that. One quick thing about this app first is you cannot actually upload photos using this app. You have to use the website, or if you can find another app for 500 pixels on another platform that allows you to do this, to upload photos, use that instead. But this one is solely like a viewer, and you can just leave comments and stuff like that, which I'll show you all of which in this video. Now, first thing you'll notice here, we're on the main screen of 500 pixels, and first thing you'll notice straight off the bat is there's a giant photo right in front of you, sitting right here. And basically these are like this is like the trending photo. So if you want to view it more, you can just click on it and then you can view it in a full screen size. If this was a touch screen, I would be able to zoom in on this, but I can't zoom in because I'm not on a touch screen, unfortunately. And then you can also swipe left or right, which is indicated by these arrows, either click or swipe, and you can get to the next photo. So if I click, get to the next photo, all these photos here. It's a pretty nice photo back there. So you can just see right here, this one's even a pretty nice photo too. But in general, you can see that this is a pretty nice photo viewing thing. If you just like to view photos and you're just really interested in photography and anything art related, you'll really like this this website app in general. And you can get it for free on the Windows Store right now. So let's right click or swipe up from the top or bottom, and then you get all of this here. You get all this information here about this photo. You can see what the photo is called. You can see who uploaded it, which is right here. Well, you can see what the upload file was called, and also you can see you can just start a slideshow if you wanted, leave comments just by clicking or tapping that spot, and then you can type a comment. I can type in great photo if I wanted to. Let's type in great photo, and I can leave a comment, and just like that, my comment shows up right here. Actually, I really like this photo. In fact, it's just something interesting about it. But in general, yeah, it works really well. Only thing is, to get away from that comment screen, you just tap the photo again, or you just right click and it'll take everything on the borders away. So the next thing you should do is, if you take a look at the info button right here, this gives you more info about the photo and what camera was used, focal length, and all the little camera specs, things about photography if you're interested in photography. So when we go back here, it tells you views and stuff like that, but that's beside the point. So when we go back, you can also see that you can like and favorite, and I'll show you just a second. Let's favorite it now, and I'll show you where you see those favorites in this app. So this is all just the things that you can notice in this photo alone. So if we go back and we just look at the main screen again, you can see my favorites here, and I actually have two favorites here. One when I was testing to see where the favorites would actually show up, and then also this one I just used that you just saw me click on. So when we click on favorites, sorry, not photos. If we click on favorites, you can go back, you can make a slideshow and do the same stuff with both of these photos, or whatever photos that you decide to favorite, or whatever you decide to do with them. So also, if you scroll through, there's more. You see popular. So when we click on that, you can see the popular photos. You see this right here. It looks pretty cool. Something I would actually probably use for a background on my desktop background, which is pretty interesting. Then you can see the same information about it. Then when we go back, you can also see that there's more information when you swipe up from the bottom, swipe down from the top actually, or just right click. So you can see you have a home, you have photos, and you have profile. I'll show you each of I can't even think of the word. I'll show you each of the options in just a second, aside from home, because we always go back to the main screen. But I'll show you each of these two later on in the video. But you can see about, which is about yourself. Then you can see photos. I haven't uploaded any photos because I just created this account, fortunately. And you can see flow. Flow is kind of like your what is it called, your photos, like the activity with your photos. And then obviously there's a log out. So that when we go back to home and we just scroll over, we're back in popular. If we click on popular, you get the information here. You right click and you can actually hit these drop down menus and get more selection choices. You can see fresh, which is probably like the newest stuff. Actually, this flower one looks pretty cool. You can see information about it. You can see landscapes. They just have a lot of nice photos from the artists that took pictures of these and just made things look really nice. It's a lot of nice professional professional ideas here. So now let's go back, and now we can see editor's choice. Editor's choice again will show the same things. It'll show the same kind of view as before. It's just a different category. So it's pretty much anything that you can notice in these photos. It's the same pretty much things that you'll notice. There's nothing that's going to change in the layout of the UI. Well, this one looks really interesting here. Actually, it just caught my eye. Could you imagine that if you just noticed this entire thing and then you're the only car driving by? That's insane. That's like end of the world stuff. But let's go back before I actually go off track again. But you can see this app is pretty straightforward. It works really nicely. You haven't seen any hiccups or anything like that, except for obviously how I can't come up with words right now in this video. But aside from that, yeah, that's 500 pixels. On top of that, last thing I'll leave you guys with is how it looks in the snap view. So when we snap it to the side, that's how it looks like. It just makes the photos full screen here on the side. You can click on a photo. Actually, you know what? You can't click on a photo. I think there's a good reason why you can't click on the photo, because if you were to click on the photo, it would just be the same size as how it looks right here. So why waste the time to click on it? I kind of wish that you could though, so that maybe you click on a photo and then you can see the comments below. That'll be interesting. Or maybe if you clicked on a photo, you could add description. You could see the description of it and comments below. It would just be something extra to add to the photo instead of just having to view a bunch of galleries right here. But this is not Windows 8.1 optimized. Obviously, half. You can fill up half the screen and it'll make it the full app again. But make it full screen and there you go right there. So yeah, essentially this is 500 pixels. Sorry, a little bit in this video. I'm a little sick, but I wanted to come out with this video since this is video number 98. Counting down to video number 100 on Friday. Stay tuned for that one. This has been Kweku from Next Gen Windows, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.